Today I'm going to answer a question that's not really explored that much in Star Wars lore. When it comes to the Sith Rule of Two, we've only really truly seen the apprentice take out their master and become the new Sith Lord, the new primary Sith Lord across the galaxy. Now, if you guys don't know what the Rule of Two is, it's the Sith rule that Darth Bane instituted years ago because Sith always had infighting. They were always fighting and vying for power. Sith knew how to kill Sith better than any other Jedi ever could. So now with the Rule of Two instated, now there would only ever be two Sith in a galaxy at one time. One master, one apprentice, and that apprentice would eventually come and take over as the new main Sith Lord. But that's the only perspective that we ever really get on the Rule of Two. What if the master actually does end up taking out their own apprentice? And that is the question I'm going to be answering for you guys today in this video. Now, some people will think this is a stupid video to make or this is a stupid question because the answer is pretty obvious, but there's no stupid questions when it comes to people wanting to learn more about Star Wars. I'm here to answer that question. So if the master is successful in defeating his own apprentice and being able to stay as the one true Sith Lord, then that master will move on and try to find his next apprentice, in the exact same way that Palpatine tried to force Luke to join him after he defeated Darth Vader. Now, although Luke was readily available and Palpatine saw an opportunity to try to turn Luke, this doesn't necessarily happen for every single last Sith Lord. Sometimes it can take many years in order to find their next apprentice, but what they do is they pick and choose wisely, such as Palpatine's 3 apprentices, all before he got to Anakin Skywalker. Palpatine cycled through Maul, cycled through Dooku, and ultimately cycled through General Grievous, who was not necessarily Force sensitive, before he landed on Anakin Skywalker. Sometimes Sith Lords such as Palpatine would often sit back and watch for years and years and slowly start to plant seeds of the dark side of the Force within their apprentices, such as he did with Anakin Skywalker and how he made him question the Jedi. Well, Anakin was already questioning the Jedi, but Palpatine just kind of pushed in with that emotion and tried to plant the dark side even further within Anakin Skywalker's heart, promising him with ways to save Padme's life and which he couldn't actually never fulfill. But this is how meticulous and calculated that Palpatine was, and just how calculated a Sith Lord needs to be when it comes to choosing their next apprentice. Which is funny when you think about it, because technically, Anakin was not the right guy. And that is because Anakin Skywalker, even when he was Darth Vader, was always conflicted. He was constantly conflicted. His emotions were never in check. Ultimately, Palpatine died at the hands of his own apprentice when he was Darth Vader, and he decided to flip back and become Anakin Skywalker after being convinced by his own son, Luke. Palpatine knew that Vader was constantly conflicted, but he overlooked it because of just how powerful that he truly was. He was the chosen one after all. But ultimately, after 30 years of pure Empire rule, he decided to betray him, and this time would truly bring balance to the Force. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. By the way, I asked the question in my last video, would you guys like to see me play the Jedi Survivor games or the Jedi Fallen Order games on this channel and then bring it to you guys? I would just like to hear your opinion on that in the comment section down below. But anyway, may the Force be with you guys, and as always, have a great rest of your day.